Hey guys, I know it's been a minute since I've been live, and this is not the best camera angle, but you know what? I can't sit. Sitting still hurts like nobody's business, but standing is doing okay. And I wanted to share some of the things I've been doing to get this back into shape, because it's not negotiable. Because come Monday, I got to be off all anti-inflammatories. Hey Annie, hey Cindy. So I wanted to share what I'm doing because if you saw me on Sunday or Monday, one, I was in tears a lot, and two, I could not walk. Like literally could not lift my right leg. And when I did, I wanted to buckle to the floor because it was excruciating. And if you've ever had a herniated disc, and I have before, this is not my first time, but if you've ever had one, it's just like any movement is awful. So, I went in and saw my chiropractor on Monday, and I know some people would say, well, wouldn't you go straight to a doctor? My mom was like, you need to go to the emergency room. I was like, eh. Here's the thing. He is actually in sports medicine. The man is more like physical therapy / doctor / chiropractor, because he's not all like, let me just get in there and crack all your parts and do all these adjustments and things. No. In fact, he does very little adjustment, and I like that. Don't adjust things that don't need adjusting, please. But so he, was super gentle. And he did do a little bit of alignment, kind of more in my upper back to give me some more mobility, which was really good because that pain, you're going to tense up and everything becomes kind of locked. So just a little bit of adjusting. He did some of the ultrasound kind of stimulation with the electric pulse. So that just kind of helps bring blood flow and all that good stuff and get things healing. And then the cooling gel, which is amazing. And I'm going to actually share with you which kind I like. And he said, don't sit on couches, recliners, or any soft surfaces because it's just going to make it worse. Because, there's no support there, and your spine is naturally going to want to either round or you want to kind of and it's no good. So he was like, either sit in hard chairs or lay on the floor. And I was like, okay. So laying on the floor was okay, but it pulled my shoulder back, which totally hurts. I don't know if that causes more, who knows what's going on in there. I try not to, we are not talking right now is what's really happening. But so I realized the floor was just not going to completely work for me. So I tried a chair and I about threw up. To be quite honest, sitting in a chair is excruciating. I just ate dinner with my family and I sat at the table for the first time since Saturday. So that felt like a big win, but I literally inhaled my food just so I could get up from my chair because it was so bad. So I'm not completely there yet, but so I realized I had to figure something out. Well, we have a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Yes, it's not a sheet mattress, but it is 1,000% worth it. I've gone through my second pregnancy with it, having had a C-section, other surgeries post then, multiple injuries, and it is the best bed for your money. Hands down. I don't like to go places because I don't want to sleep in a different bed. It feels like brand new every single day. I'm not joking. It's firm, but yet soft, if that makes sense. But so I was like, okay, I'm going to try the bed. I know he said probably not the bed, but I love my bed. So I went with my Tempur-Pedic pillow and a sort of Tempur-Pedic-like pillow under my knees. And that has been amazing. I tried sleeping like that. That's not going great, but sleeping is just rough in general. So whatever. But, so I've spent all my time in bed, which is not great. I don't love it. It's making me slightly stir crazy / depressed. But, we open the curtains and everything, so that's a little bit better. But, But then yesterday I was able to walk around a little bit, so that helped. Just being able to like see the outside world and whatnot made me feel a lot better. And then today walking is really pretty good, and standing is getting better. Like right now I'm starting to get a little antsy because I've been standing here a while, but I'm going to show you why in a second. It's not too bad. But the walking is really good. Gets blood flow, plus there is just natural stretching that happens when you walk. One thing I learned a long time ago with a back injury is don't take tiny steps just because you have a back injury, because you're not allowing that normal stretch to happen, and so everything stays tightened up. So it's important to walk and to take steps that are normal, if not maybe a little elongated, just so you're getting some more of that stretch in. So the walking for me, I know, has been key to, unless absolutely necessary, I am not, I can't stretch out, I can't like reach for things because it just totally pulls. So it's been good. Like, I see that there are dishes that need to be put in the dishwasher or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I just want to do it. I'm like, no, why would I be dumb? Why would I continue to ruin our vacation by doing something just because it's, like, I see it? Stop it. So, just being really, really mindful and careful with my body. But now I want to show you the things that, I think like 3 things that have been big helpers. Not expensive, totally, you can get it too. If you've got back issues, if you have pain issues, I'm going to say, you need these 3 things in your life. I'm going to start with something super easy. You have to have a good ice pack. This one I actually stole from my mom. And it's got a really nice cover, first of all, but it's not like a cloth cover, which is good because those cloth covers sometimes insulate too much, and you really want to be able to get that cold to where you need it faster than some of those cloth covered ones. This one is really nice because it stays really, really, really cold for a long time. Yeah, so, and it's nice and big. She got it on Amazon for less than $20. I guess this is like the 2nd largest size, but I mean, that covers like most of my low back area and my butt, because I'm not going to lie, I got a lot of pain in my butt. Woo! Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Okay, yeah, don't react to stuff and just reach. That was not my best move, but now I'll show you why I'm able to do this without, that I'm not screaming right at this very moment. All right, so hopefully my underwear is not in view, but hello. This is a portable TENS unit. Somebody had said something about it, and oh my gosh. So I've got it kind of crisscrossed on my back and my butt, and it does that electrical stimulation that is helpful to muscles that are tense, or if you need additional blood flow. It's awesome. This unit in particular, I don't know, it does the job. It's got way too much fanciness, I will tell you that. And Dr. Dustin and I totally agreed that this is ridiculous, because it's got different settings for different body parts. Let me just tell you, no, just get out of here with that, because I tried the one for the shoulder, and I about punched Spencer in the face, because first of all, don't let your spouse control this stuff. You will want to hurt them, because they, like, it's like changing channels. They're just going to keep pushing the button. Ah, no. But we found the cupping was the best way to go, and it's more like that normal pulsing kind of thing. But you can also turn up the speed and the intensity, so it's awesome. I do love the fact that it's battery powered, and I can literally, and it's got the little doodad, so I could strap it on and just go wherever. It does have up to 8 leads, which is really, really cool. So that you could be doing all sorts of body parts if you wanted to. I'm just trying to take care of my butt and my back. So I highly recommend this if you are an athlete, or if you're prone to injury, or you have any sort of muscle soreness, anything like that. This is pretty awesome. This sucker was, I think, like $34 on Amazon. If you want more information, let me know. Like I said, too many bells and whistles. It does have a timer and all that good stuff. And then, like I said, the cooling gel. I didn't realize how much of a game changer it was until the other night when my husband put it on. The battery life, oh man. Okay, so I've only had one set of batteries in this, and I've had this sucker on I don't know how many times a day for the last 3-4 days. So I started on Sunday when I couldn't stand it. I was like, we gotta do something. And I fell asleep the other day. It has an automatic shut off after an hour, and I woke up and it was at like 59 minutes. So the batteries have been going strong. So, and you can use rechargeables, and I totally get Amazon has in-loop batteries, rechargeable batteries, and I love them. You can also get them at Costco. And I think they hold a charge better than any battery I've ever used. So I highly recommend them. And yeah, the battery life on this thing, I'm going to guess, because it's still it's got great intensity. I would say it's probably got at least a good week's worth of 4 or 5 times a day use. So my favorite cooling gel, and I've tried some of the other sports cream gels, is the BioFreeze. And you can get this over the counter. You'll see it in like all the physical therapist's office. Pretty much anybody in the medical field uses this kind. And it's awesome for several reasons. One, it gets so cold. It feels so good. I put this on before bed, and it literally just helps everything relax, and I can go to sleep. 2, it does have a little smell, but the smell is not terrible, and it goes away. It's not like some of those where you're like, I smell like an old man, and I can't wash this off. It's not like that at all. I think the smell is okay. I mean, everybody has commented on it in the house, but it goes away. My mom was like, oh, I don't even notice it anymore. I said, yeah, because it fades away. And lastly, it is not like that greasy kind of stuff that just like hangs out. Like, I would never have put on a Dave shirt thinking that it could destroy, grease up my shirt. But I've had it on several times today. It does not leave a mark at all, so you don't have to worry about your clothing or anything like that. I mean, you still, as soon as you're done using it with your hands, you are gonna want to wash your hands because you don't want to get that business in your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your kids' faces. Although, my mom was like wafting it in front of the dog and it made her sneeze, and that was hilarious, but don't use it as a torture device. I mean, come on. Same with this. Don't torture anyone, because you definitely could. There was one, when I had it on my shoulder, I swear to you, it felt like somebody like stabbed me with a needle full of like lightning. It was not good. And again, I was going to punch somebody. Yeah, look, I know, the BioFreeze is amazing. I don't know why I have not had a large jug of it in my life before, but I could definitely see that this could be very nice for the shoulder area as well. And just working out when you get really sore, I think it would be a really nice thing to have around. So yeah, these are my suggestions. I mean, what I've been doing is honestly working. So if you've got back pain, don't let it ruin your life. Definitely I think it's worth seeing a good chiropractor. I know there are some really awful ones out there. I've seen a couple of them. If they want to go ahead and adjust your whole body, run very quickly, because they're just in it for the pain and the sound, I think. So see a good chiropractor. They're oftentimes so much cheaper than seeing a doctor who's just going to give you pain pills anyway. But if that's what you're after, well, then go to Ready Med. Definitely some cooling cream helps a lot with muscle pain or joint pain. The TENS unit, this thing will pay for itself, I'm fairly certain, in relief. And good ice packs. Honestly, I think it's one of those things, again, if you or your kids are in sports or athletics or any kind of fitness, you gotta have good ice packs around. The last thing you want to be doing is rounding up ice and putting it in a Ziploc bag and trying to use that. Unless you're my husband, who loves a good slush bucket, in which case, make sure you have a refrigerator that just shoots ice all day long. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for your back pain needs. Have a great night.